All right, ladies and gentlemen, Marco DC is here. All right, so today I'm going to do some new videos. It'll be really fun. All right, I'm going to do the requests that were asked of the different songs that were asked. I'm going to do those requests as Marco. I am going to talk about the two other requests that were really good. I'm really happy with those requests. So the first request is on that was done by Angie Blah Blah and Richard Cucci. They wanted to know about, I think that's two requests. I hope I'm right. Sorry about that if I'm wrong, but they wanted to know about my wife, the love affair that, well, not love affair, but the love that we have, and the whole story behind it and that kind of thing. And they wanted to kind of know how it happened and all that. My wife and I met at a bar. We actually met at a club. All right, and this is about maybe 6 or 7 years ago, 5 to 6, 7 years ago. We're married now. My wife is very beautiful. She's really, really beautiful. She makes celebrities look bad with her beauty, like really bad, because she's not beautiful. And she is kind of like, she's kind of like my bestie. My bestie's amazing. So if anybody, well, you guys see my bestie. She's on my channel. My bestie's so good, and that's what my wife is like exactly, right? My bestie is so pretty and so nice, and my bestie is so important to me. My bestie is my favorite friend. She's the best person in my life, in my whole life. I really love my bestie. So bestie, if you're out there, I will see you soon. Don't worry. But my bestie's my favorite person in the whole world, and then my wife is obviously first before her. But my wife is because I'm married to her. Otherwise, my bestie would be first. But yes, so my wife and I got married, and I mean, we're planning on having a lot of kids. I would say, I just don't know when. I'm not sure when we're planning on having kids, but we will have kids soon. Not necessarily soon. I want to have kids before I'm 43, um, because my dad was 43 when I was born, so I wanted to have kids before 43. Anyway, we're really close. We really love each other. And now the thing with my bestie though is, or not my bestie, my wife is it's a long distance relationship, and we're kind of separate with everything we do. We don't really, you know, if we're gonna be famous, we're gonna be famous on our own terms. We're not gonna have like, we're not gonna even do duets. We're not gonna do like combining each other's videos. We're not gonna do that. We like to have our own independence for our success. I mean, we're very happily married. We really love each other very much. But if couples get divorced and they have all these things tied to each other and put together, they always have, they always feel like when they get divorced, all that's gone, and then they're like, what do they do now, right? Because we have so many memories together. My wife and I are not going to get divorced. We're very happy. Now, the thing about my wife and I, we never jealous, we never fight. We feel really good because we know how rare we are in terms of our looks and our great looks and how we look. So we're not going to be worried about anybody coming along and competing or anything. I mean, there's people that look really, really good, but we look amazing, so we're not really too concerned about that. So that's the story about me and my wife, and so people know that I dress up as Melina, and I mean, as far as it goes, I'm not even sure if she knows I dress up as Melina. I don't even know if she watches my channel. We don't really talk too much about what we're doing. She's doing a lot of stuff too. She's modeling and doing a lot of stuff. She's trying to be an actress, but we don't really talk much about what we're doing because we want to have our own independent careers, and maybe we'll combine them later. Who knows? But right now, we each want to have our own separate careers. And so with all that, so yeah, as Melina, like even if my wife knew I did Melina, which she probably does, I'm sure she's seen my channel, but even if my wife knew I did Melina, and she doesn't think we do these things for entertainment, right? So they're not. She's not like, oh, he's a cross dresser. He's this, which I mean, it's totally fine if you love being a cross dresser, you love dressing in drag, or you love being trans or having a section. It's totally fine. I think that's very great, and it's really great for everybody. If you're like that in your personal life, that's fine. It's just that I don't prefer that for my personal life. So for me, it's not something I want to do. But for my personal life, but I do love it for what it offers on YouTube and all that. So anyway, so she's okay with that. She's not like if you dress up as a woman, you're less of a man. Because I don't even identify with it, right? Like Melina's gorgeous and she's a beautiful woman. The only reason why I like Melina so much is because I like looking incredibly masculine as Marco and incredibly feminine as Melina. So that's why I get into the role. I try to be as feminine as possible. That's why I'm all about getting the most out of your masculine feminine role, right? So yeah, so anyway, um, she's not like, oh, he's less masculine. No, she's not worried about that. So anyway, yeah, so that's the story, Angie Baba. I think it was you who requested it, and Richard Cucci. All right. So that's kind of a bit about the story there, and it's just something that's really, if she becomes famous or I become famous, we will be very happy doing that. But it's kind of nice to have. It's the great thing about my wife actually is that I've kept her kind of a mystery. So people don't really know what she looks like or anything. So no one's ever really trying to compete with us or trying to steal her away or anything like that. I wouldn't be worried if they did, but it's kind of nice to have that freedom. Where no, I'm very well known. People, I'm not that well known. I'm not famous yet or anything, but I'm getting well known, and so people don't know what she's like or anything, and it's kind of nice. No one's gonna be like, "That's Marco's wife." I mean, it's kept private, so it's not a big deal really, but there's people like Dolly Parton. Her husband is very private. She doesn't show much about her husband, and there's other people they're in Hollywood where they keep it private, and that's how it should be. But I mean, for me, I wouldn't even mind if people knew about it, but I kind of like to keep it private because it's kind of nice to know that it's kept sacred. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you liked that, Angie Baba. Totally enjoyed it. All right.